Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we will talk about grep command. Grep is used to search a given file for lines containing a match for a particular word or a string. The syntax of grep command is grep, then whatever your search term is, and then the file name. Now let's get started. If I was to type ls here, I will be able to see that I have 3 files and 1 subdirectory inside my directory. And let's cat on one of the files. So cat on sample.txt. Now we can see that this is the content of my file. Now let's search for something in this file. And let's use language as our search term. Now we can type in grep, language as our search term, and then give it the name of the file that we need to search in and hit enter. And what the system has done is it has printed on the output on my screen the line inside the file that matched the search term, and it highlighted the search term in red. Now I can see in this particular line it matched the search term twice, here and here, but it did not match the search term on this one. This is because by default grep is case sensitive. To ignore cases on grep command, we can type in -i and then the search term and then the file name, and if we hit enter now, it has matched the first occurrence of language as well, because this time it is ignoring all cases. Now you can also grep on multiple files. To do that, you need to type in grep, then the search term, then the first file name, and then the second file name. And if we hit enter now, it will list out all the lines where it was able to match the search term, and it will give us the name of the file in which that line resides. So it matched language on 2 lines inside file new file.txt, and then it matched language on a single line inside the file sample.txt. Now let's have a look at help options available for us in grep. So the usage of grep is grep, then any options that we need to type in, the pattern for which we need to search, and then the file that we need to search for this pattern in. And there are multiple different types of options available for us. Pattern selection options help us select the way it will find the pattern inside the file. So for example, if we want to ignore case or not, if we want to use extended regex, or if we want to give it the pattern from a file. Miscellaneous gives us some miscellaneous options, such as selecting non-matching files rather than matching files. Output control gives us the ability to control how the output will display. So for example, if we want to search recursively, if we want to print line numbers with the output, if we want to suppress the file names, or if we want to just print the count. So we can control the output of the search command. Context control allows you to control the context. For example, you can change if we want to use markers to highlight matching strings or not. Now let's have a look at pattern selection options first. We've already seen how ignore case works. So now let's have a look at -f option. This option allows us to obtain pattern from a file. So if I do ls again, you can see that I've got a file named patternfile.txt, and what I've done is I've added some patterns for search in this file, and these are all separated by new line. So I can use this file to search sample file. So I can do that by typing in grep -f, then supplying the pattern file name, and then this file I want to search for the pattern in. If I hit enter here, I can see that it has given me the lines which match these patterns in this file. Now going back to the help menu again, and this time let's look at one of the miscellaneous options. So let's look at inverse match. Inverse match selects non-matching lines rather than matching lines. So if we type in grep -v and language in sample.txt, it will display all the lines that did not had this search term in. Now going back to the help option, let's look at one of the output control options. So let's look at how we can search recursively first. So recursive allows you to search within any subdirectories inside your directory. So if I was to type in grep -r and give it the search term, and now because we are searching inside directories, we don't need to provide it a file name, and I can just hit enter, saying it's not able to find anything. And this is because there's a syntax problem. My search term did not had the correct spelling. So let me search again, and now we can see it found the search term on 2 lines in file newfile.txt. Then it went inside the subdirectory test and was able to match on this file on a single line, and then it found the same pattern on this directory as well. So this is how you can search recursively. Now let's have a look at the help option again. Now we can also display only a count of selected lines per file. So let's do that. So grep -c, and as you can see, it was able to find this pattern on 1 line inside this file, and it was able to print the number of lines it matched the pattern on here. Now let's club these two commands. So we can club -c with -r, and we can remove the file name and hit enter, and we can see now we've got as an output that in newfile.txt it was able to match this pattern 2 times, and on all other files it was able to match the pattern once. Now we can also use -n option to print the line numbers as well. So as you can see, it was able to match this search term on line number 7 in this particular file. Now this brings us to the end of this lecture. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lecture. Bye.